Yo, you know what I don't like about y'all? This is what I don't like about y'all, right? Why are we acting surprised? Why are we acting surprised? Huh? Why are we acting surprised, bro? I'm starting the video off just like that. With a heavy heart, the play 2XKO at team share an update about the future. Active development will end in December. The final content patch goes live in October. Servers stay online. In-game purchases made before August 20th will be refunded. Why are we surprised, y'all? Please let me know why are we surprised. There's a couple mistakes that the Riot Games staff made with 2HKO. There's a couple mistakes. Some others may have mentioned before. I haven't watched other people review this and talk about this. You took too long for the game to drop. That's number one. The number one thing that 2SKO went wrong, the number one way that this development team at Riot Games went wrong, marketing team, really, you guys put this shit out way too late. You put it out in a year where in 8 to 7 months, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, Marvel Tokon was dropping. You got other shooting games that drop. Like, some people that play League of Legends, which I think in the marketing staff's mind that this game was going to appeal to the League of Legends players. This is the thing about 2026, right? This is the main thing. This goes for every game. When you put out your game, you have to be willing to know in the back of your head that if you don't put your all into developing this game, if you don't put your all into satisfying the customer, if you don't know the concept or direction that you want to go in order to satisfy the customer, in which 2SKO did not have a right, clear path. Yo, we're going to go this way to satisfy the customer, to satisfy the fight system, to market the game correctly. I'm going to tell you this. Vi and Jinx wasn't going to market your game correctly. And I keep telling people this, bro. When you're marketing, you need to catch the person's eye. That's your main thing. How do I catch these people's eye? How do I catch their eye, bro? You guys put the game out late. You guys didn't know what direction you wanted to go with the fight system. I understand it's a brand new. It's not even a brand new IP. It's a brand new direction for the IP to be a fighting game. Let me tell you, there's a couple things about fighting games. There's a couple things, right? A fighting game needs a couple elements to make people commit to the game, because a fighting game is a commitment. If you want to actually be good at a fighting game, especially if it's intermediate to an expert level, even if you might consider a game simple, some people consider Street Fighter 6 simple. I don't think that game is simple at all. That's one of the hardest fighting games to win consistently in I've ever played. Tekken is very hard to play. You have to be able to capture the audience. Is your characters cool? Is your characters hot? Are they flashy? Are they sexy? Are they appealing in some way to where when somebody picks up your fighting game, that they want to just play that character or play those characters? Is it fun? Is your fighting game fun? Do people want to take their time out and play your game, bro? Because it's fun as hell. I keep telling people, and I think I might have said this in one of my podcast episodes. It might have been a title of one of my podcast episodes. Fun is the most important ingredient to any fighting game. Fun is the most important ingredient to any fighting game, bro. Any video game. If your game ain't fun, I don't care how intricate it is. I don't care what characters you got. I don't care about the IP. Even though IP is important. IP is very important. And how global is your IP? League of Legends is a very big game. It's a big IP with a lot of players, millions of players. But those millions of players wasn't gonna jump on a fighting game and learn a whole new technical library just so they could play the game because it's a League of Legends IP. They wasn't gonna do that. If you look with the current situation with what's that game called? Invincible Versus, right? I played it for a while, a month maybe. Some people were playing it, a lot of people were playing it, but it had issues. It came out at the wrong time. It wasn't marketed correctly. The team relied on the Invincible show to market the game through its characters, which is kind of like marketing your game for free. I get it, but it's still a fighting game. Fighting games are niche. The niche genre, the greatest niche genre known to the modern day has to be fighting games. Yes, it gets mainstream news here and there. Yes, there's a couple games that sold millions of copies in the first week. Yes, there's been commercials about the fighting games. Yes, there's been a lot of giant fighting games that's been around. But it'll never get to Fortnite levels. People playing Street Fighter. There is, oh my God, Fortnite has 12 million players a day. Street Fighter has 10 million a day. You'll never see that. This genre is niche. This genre is very unforgiving. Some fighting games, if you're not in the lab and you're not really practicing your moves, you're going to get embarrassed. You're going to get so embarrassed. A lot of people walk away from fighting games when they play it. They walk away from the entire genre. They're like, yo, man, I can't learn these combos. I'm running the kids that's just juggling me in the air forever, man. What is this? There's so many factors to keep a fighting game up. When making a fighting game, you have to have a game plan to sell this shit, bro. Not that I sold a fighting game, but I'm just watching from the best of them. The Mortal Kombats, the Street Fighters, the Marvel, and whatever Marvel put its name on. Whatever Marvel put his name on is going to sell. The IP is very important. Don't forget about that. Was the League of Legends IP big enough for a fighting game like 2XKO? As hard it is to play like 2XKO, it wouldn't have survived even with such a big IP. 2XKO unfortunately catered to the FGC. The FGC is a very small bubble. Yes, there's lots of people here. Yes, we get our hands on some of the biggest streamers sometimes. Yes, we get on some of the biggest commercials sometimes. That doesn't matter, bro. Will people stay on your game long enough to learn these combos? Will people stay on your game long enough to learn this, learn that, learn just the frame data? keep wanting to play, keep wanting to hop on casuals and lose, keep going to training mode, staying there for hours. Another mistake that 2XKO made. You guys launched, I don't remember the exact number that you guys launched with, but I want to say that you guys launched with 10 characters. Around there. You launched with around 10 characters. I'm here to tell you right now, I don't know what or whose idea that was to launch with only 12, 10 characters, and all the characters ain't super appealing. All the characters ain't IP gods. They just got big names. People want to go over there and cop them. They not sexy. They not stylish. They not swaggy. Every fighting game, I need y'all to hear this right now. If you see this clip on Instagram, X, TikTok, I need y'all to hear this right now. And I've said this before in a couple other videos. If your fighting game isn't aura farming, if your fighting game isn't aura farming, if it isn't just, oh my, like, look at this character, look at these moves, look how stylish this is, look at the colors, look at the... If you're trying to get a new IP going, because 2XKO is kind of a new IP, you introducing a fighting game to a totally different, not a fighting game, you are introducing an arena game, an MMORPG. What do you call League of Legends? Whatever League of Legends is, you are introducing that fan base. You're introducing that fan base into a whole new genre. And the people that play fighting games, you are introducing them to characters they may have never seen before, ever. They never even thought of them. The only time they seen them was watching Arcane. Your characters need to be aura farming in every step of the way. The whole roster needs to be aura farming. The way how the game plays needs to aura. It just needs to capture people. The women need to be sexy. The dudes need to be buff, masculine, dope, swaggy. You guys are putting Vi, Caitlyn, Jinx. They're not hot. Some people might consider Jinx hot. Whatever. Your game is not gonna sell. It's not gonna sell. Your shit ain't gonna sell, bro. Yeah, your shit is not gonna sell. Am I surprised that this happened? No, not in the least bit. We're in an age where your game will last 3 weeks. We're in an age where you will put millions of dollars into your game, spend years developing it. People will hype your shit up. Then right when they play it, there's this silence that enters the air. It's hard to explain. There is this silence that enters the air when people are playing your game and they know it's not going to last long. People stop getting online. You stop seeing their names playing the game. You stop seeing your friends play it on Steam. You stop seeing that little player icon next to that video game. You stop playing it. People start talking about it in the Discord saying, yo, y'all still playing on 2XKO? Yeah, I'm at work, whatever. Nobody's playing it. Nobody's playing 2XKO. Nobody was playing. We played Invincible for a little bit. We got online. We played online. We seen how many people was leaving. We seen the responsiveness of the developers. You know what happened to Invincible? It's in the dirt right now. Probably 100 people are playing that shit per day. Nobody's playing Invincible, bro. They spent all that money, all that they used Invincible, the biggest show, one of the biggest shows on TV. People bought it, played it, don't care about it. Same thing happened in 2SKO. 2SKO thought it had life in it. We thought it had life in it a year ago when we played the beta. We thought it had life in it. We thought it was going to go somewhere. Once I played it for like 3 weeks and I stopped playing it because I didn't care to learn the combos. The characters ain't seem cool enough for me. There's only 10. Where are the other characters at? Oh shit, the next character is dropping in 3 months. Oh, okay. That character seems alright. There's so many things that can happen in 90 days. If your IP isn't as big as... Listen, this is another clip. This is another clip that I want to show or tell every fighting game developer. Every fighting game developer. This might even include developers from other games, studios for other games. That 3-month target of dropping something new when your game is already scarce of content, you waiting 3 months to drop that, you need to take that out your minds completely. Don't, anything above 2 months, you should just forget about it. Don't you dare walk in here with your not enough content having game, not enough character having game. Don't you dare walk into these streets, these capitalism streets, and think people are gonna buy your game and stay on it. If they manage to even take the first step, don't think people are gonna stay on your game. Street Fighter 6 can do that. The IP is big enough. The game is good enough. Marvel Tokon can do that. I was fussing about Marvel Tokon dropping a character every 3 months. But guess what? The IP is so fucking big and the game is so good. They just fixed all the problems. The training mode, every single character is overfarming. Every single character is cool. All the girl characters are hot. All the dude characters are buff. All the dude characters got swag. All the dude characters got something about. People want to stay on that game because they're cool. My favorite character's on here. Spider-Man's on here. He plays cool. The characters are dope. The presentation is amazing. The colors, oh my god. Doomsday's dropping in December. Oh my god. The supers are refined. It's marketed correctly. The game is gonna sell. People gonna keep playing it. You guys drop your games Invincible, 2SKO. You can name some other shit that drop. You guys drop your shit and expect the FGC to carry off. The FGC is not strong enough, and I want you to clip this as well. The FGC alone is not strong enough to keep your game alive and thriving. Thriving, not surviving, thriving. The Riot Game staff, if you see on one of the lines with this caption, in-game purchases made before August 20th will be refunded. I remember buying something. I bought a skin set, and I think that skin set was about $100. This was... Did I start playing 2SKO this year? Or last year? I think last year I started playing 2SKO, and then I just stopped after a month. I bought something. I was like, yo, I might be playing this shit. And then I didn't care about the characters that I was playing with. They wasn't cool to me. They was alright, I guess. Jinx was alright, but I'm like, I don't really like the combo system like that. I don't like a lot of things I ain't like. It wasn't enough for me to hold it. And for this period of video games, you gotta make sure you have crossed your T's and dotted your I's when it comes to the marketing portion of selling your product. The marketing portion has to be good. How the game plays, what it looks like, has to be part of the marketing thing as well. That's marketing as well. Yo, your shit looks cool. Yo, 2SKO, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It looks cartoony. It doesn't look serious. Some of the supers look. It wasn't enough to hold people, bro. And y'all spent this budget for this game. Y'all look like y'all put a lot in it. There's some of Valorant's budget went into 2SKO. Riot got enough money to have throwaways such as this. This is a throwaway. We wanted to see if we could tap into the fighting game community. You guys have, let me look this shit up, bro, because there's so many ways y'all went wrong. How big, pause. How big is the League of Legends roster? Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Y'all already know where I'm going with this, bro. League of Legends is a team-based game with over 140 fucking champions. With over 170 champions in League of Legends. You might be wondering where to start. Listen, bro. This shit right here is absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Y'all coming out with a game that's incomplete. If your fighting game has under 20 characters, I'm gonna say not 20. If your fighting game has under 16 characters, your shit is incomplete. Point blank period. Your shit is incomplete, especially as a new IP, you entering into a new genre with a certified IP. You're not as big as Marvel. You're not. You guys said, yo, we're gonna drop this game with 12 characters. I gotta look this up, bro. 2SKO starting roster. Y'all probably got 17 by now, but it don't matter. It don't fucking matter, bro. This shit was 8, wasn't it? Okay, so you see Ari, Braum, Darius, Echo, Ilaoi, Jinx, Vi, Yasuo. And then you got the metal guy, right? The metal guy was added and the Fox character. So y'all had 10 characters. Dude, listen, bro. Y'all had 10 characters launch. Launch roster was fucking 10. Bro, listen, bro. Maybe it was 12. We're just gonna say 12 for now. Y'all had the nerve to be like, yo, we have 170 champions. We're gonna drop our fighting game with fucking 12 characters? Why are people acting surprised? Why are people acting surprised that another fighting game couldn't last a year? Another fighting game couldn't last a year. This is a warning to new IPs that's trying to make fighting games. New IPs. Like, you stepped into the fighting game space and you said, yo, my first IP, my first game with this IP that I'm developing is going to be a fighting game. This is your warning, bro. If you're not putting your all and really understanding how niche the fighting game genre is and what it takes for a person to even sit there and be like, yo, I want to learn your game. I want to learn the combos. I want to learn this. I want to learn that. If you don't understand that there's a chance that your game will last fucking 2 weeks, you need to not step into this genre, bro. I don't think it was a bad gamble that Riot decided to step into 2XKO and to step into the fighting game genre. I don't think it was a bad idea for that. I just think they were very underprepared. They didn't understand where this was coming from, like what was in store. This game was in development. I think I seen this game 4 or 5 years ago. It officially dropped in 2025. Or maybe the top of 2026. I don't remember. I want to say that 2025, this game officially came out. It was in beta for years. People went to the background. They said, yo, I sat into Riot Game Studios. I went to sit and play the game. Blah, 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 blah. You got all these guys, big content creators talking about it. Small ones talking about it. Twitter retweeting. Yo, we going with a new direction with this game system. First beta or first alpha. Be like, damn. They changed the fight system maybe 2, 3 more times, 4, 5 times after that. It's been multiple times they changed something about the fight system. They kept changing it. There wasn't a clear direction to where what these guys wanted this game to be. You have to have a clear direction. This was your first fighting game. Of course you don't have a fucking clear direction. Of course you don't have a clear direction. But you had resource to find a person, find a team that, yo, you need to stick with this concept. This is how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna modify this and we're gonna keep it like this no matter what happens. Okay? We're gonna see if the people like it. Alright, if the people like it like this, cool, we're gonna keep it this way. We're gonna have 20 characters in the game. Our roster is 170. We're gonna have 20 characters in the game. We're gonna find all the hottest bitches we got in our fucking roster. Put them in. Alright, 10 of them. Find the most popular dudes in the game. That's also, swaggy too. We're gonna put them in the game. We're not putting nobody that can't sell this game in this game. Dog, listen, bro. Listen. Let me find this guy, bro. A fucking squirrel. What's the squirrel's name? A fucking squirrel is not gonna sell your game, bro. What's the name of the squirrel, bro? Whatever that name of that little squirrel is with the gun, he wasn't gonna sell your game. Alright, Vi is popular, but Vi is not enough to sell your game. You should have put the ninja bitch in there first. With Jinx. With Vi. Put that black character you just put in there. Like, you should have had all the Aura Farm niggas day one. 20 characters. You fucked up on that. You messed up on how late you put the game out. You messed up with the marketing. You messed up with the concept of the fight system itself. I think, were y'all the first ones with this lobby setup when y'all had to walk in and you play on the same arcade? Y'all was one of the first with that? I don't remember. I don't think y'all were. I think there was a couple games that did that before y'all. But the system where y'all had it, y'all did it. The quality of life of the lobby, of that everybody's in a living room and it seems like everybody's just playing each other, or in the arcade and they playing each other. How y'all had the quality of life system was amazing in that. Other games will take that from y'all, as they should, and do it better than you. Rest in peace to 2SKO, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. This thing that we call capitalism is ruthless, bro. I watched some of the biggest games that people hyped up, even me. They've been falling because there's something missing. Something big that's missing. The thing that Marvel took on got for it versus this, besides the IP, it's fun as hell. It's super fun. 2SKO. There's a lot of things that add to the fun factor of something. Right? One of those things is how people get hit, the sound, the animations, the art. Like, there's so much that goes into it. When you look at Marvel Tokon, bro, this is a marketing dream. A person that has to market Marvel Tokon, they like, yo, who I got? Oh shit, we got Storm. She got Daz, and she got the punk rock hair. Oh, we got Magic. She's hot. She got a sword. The way how she swings her sword is dope. We got Magneto. Oh, he just gonna sell himself. We got this one. We got that one. We got this one. This is a marketing fucking dream. Marvel Tokon is. Mortal Kombat. Oh, Legacy. Oh, what we got in there? We got Sub-Zero. For 2SKO to come into this genre going against giants, they came into this ring, they came into this space super arrogant. They came into this space taking 4, 5, 6 years to put out a game, thinking that it was gonna compete. Y'all came out saying, yo, we only gonna put 10 to 12 characters in the game. Y'all skins was $100 for the bundle, because y'all thought this was Valorant. Y'all came in this game super arrogant. You don't know a fighting game player in this day and age that spent $100 on a skin bundle. You don't know a fighting game character. You don't know a person that has done that. They might have spent that in total for like the one time they sat down and bought a whole bunch of stuff for each character. But you've never seen a guy be like, yo, I'm going to get one skin bundle for $100, $80. Who did Riot think they were? They went about this shit so wrong. They know that they went wrong. Marvel has that type of IP to where they could keep selling shit and people are going to buy it. They could sell the $100 pack. Oh shit, we got Iron Man in this skin. Oh shit. We got this character coming. Oh shit. How much they cost? $25 for one character? Marvel might can get away with stupid shit like that. They're not gonna do that. They probably will sell a character for like $8, $9, $10. But their IP is big enough to have people uproar about something, and then they'll be like, yo, the skin is cool, I'm still gonna buy it. Oh, y'all game only got 10 characters? Marvel, not even Marvel authorized Arxis to put out a fucking game with 10 characters. Hey man, that shit has to hit 20. Oh, and an extra character so that they know that we really giving them something. We're gonna put 21. We're gonna put the boss character. Let them unlock that. Oh shit, we got issues with our online. Cool, we're gonna spend time, get it fixing. Marvel Tokon, as of today, August 21st, they have fixed the PC issue significantly. Especially with this last patch that I think came out this morning. We're going to give Spider-Man multiple chances. We're going to give Iron Man multiple chances. We're going to give Storm multiple chances. We're going to give Star-Lord multiple chances. We're going to give Magneto multiple chances. We're going to give Magic multiple chances. Those are some of our favorite characters, and they're dope. And the game is actually fun in training room. We want the online to be fixed. We can't wait till it's fixed. We can't wait to go back to Steam and buy the game we refunded 2-3 times. I'm hearing people refunded that game 2 or 3 times. Marvel took on and going back to buy it right now today. All fighting games after this, all games after this need to learn from this. Every part of your game needs to be marketable. Every part of that fucker. In 2026, that one part of your game that isn't marketable is not going to capture people's attention. It's not going to make people want to tweet about it, talk about it, play it over and over. Hop online just to play your game. The characters ain't dope. The guns ain't dope. The combos ain't. If your game isn't fun, don't put it out. If your game isn't fun, don't put it out. You're going to embarrass yourself. You're going to embarrass yourself. You're going to embarrass your company. You're going to embarrass your wallet after the company lets you go. You need to put your all into your creation. Put your all into it. Research this shit as much as you can. You have to research. Yo, what happened when this game put out 12 characters? What happened to them? Them niggas died. Yo, what happened when this game put out okay, they didn't put as much effort into the art. That game died. Yo, what happens if we don't market this game as much as we should, even though we got a big IP behind us? The game died. 2SKO is going to be an example for everybody who comes after, which is going to be a lot of fighting games after 2SKO. This won't be the last time you see this, fellas, ladies and gents. This ain't going to be the last time you see this. There's going to be people that watch this or didn't watch this video. And I heeded these warnings. I said, yo, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. We've seen it. We watched it happen. Street Fighter X Tekken was supposed to be the biggest fighting game of our fucking generation. Street Fighter X Tekken. Street Fighter X fucking Tekken. Street Fighter X Tekken had a big enough IP for it to last a couple years. It actually lasted a couple years. But the failure of it still had a ripple effect in the FGC. Alright? Street Fighter X Tekken is one of the first AAA fighting games that failed because its functionality wasn't good. The netcode wasn't good. The fight system, the Pandora system was lame. We had all the characters we wanted in that bitch. We had the characters. We had the. It was just a lot of problems with it. There was a lot of problems with it. Yes, I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. I know I had a lot of fun with that game. And I actually wish that it kept going. But you know what? Everything ain't make sense, so it failed. Alright? The shit failed. It had enough characters. It had enough marketing. It had enough this. It had enough that. The game system, the fight system, they messed it up. They messed up certain pivotal parts of the fight system. Some things didn't make sense together. It's like they throw in some shit. The gem system, all that was a failure. The game didn't last. The company behind this game, they didn't care that you didn't like the gem system. They kept going. They kept going head first, putting out new gems, putting out new this, putting out new that. Oh, y'all not listening to us at the people? Street Fighter X Tekken is buried. Never to be found again. The two biggest fighting game genres made a game and that shit failed because they didn't listen. 2SKO just ain't execute fast enough. And you know, it is what it is. Riot Games, you got a lot more money. Y'all figure it out. Y'all come up with something else. Y'all just keep putting y'all bread in the Valorant. Before you ever think about coming back into this fighting game genre, you need to listen, bro. This shit is not for the weak. It's not. People will hype your shit up. Yo, shit, fighting game coming out with Wait, it only got, oh shit, it only got this. Oh, it only got this. Yo, we are very objective, bro. There are people, there are other genres that are very objective as well. I think the Call of Duty genre isn't super objective. There are people that say that it's stale still, but there's still millions of people playing that shit. Gears of War was super objective about Gears of Ida. There's a lot of people mixed reviews, but guess what? This shit is Gears, bro. The IP is so big, we gonna give them chances. They're listening. They listened to the people when it came to that first thing that happened. But whatever. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, bro. Capitalism is not nice. Until next time.